is Iguana Skull. We'll just go in the order that they're listed in.
Sure.
So, Basie occipital, right here. Then you have your X-occipital aposthotic, which is right here, and right here. Then we have our supraoccipital, which is this arch, right here. Then you have your occipital condyle, which there is a single occipital condyle now, unlike the cat, which had two. Then you have your nasals, which are here and here. Then you have your frontal, which is all this. Then you have your parietal, which is all of this. It's all parietal. Then you have your premaxilla, which is this. Then you have your maxilla, which is all of this, there, maxilla. Then you have your jugal, which is right under your eye, right here.
Is that like the ridge?
The what?
Like the ridgy, just this part right here?
Well, all of this.
Okay.
But yes, it includes the ridge too. Then you have your pterygoid, which is down here, and it's all of this on both sides. All pterygoid. Now we're going to go to the one thing that's not in your packet, and is not labeled in your packet, but you need to know it, because it's a word in your packet that it says you need to be able to identify. So you know this is the pterygoid right here, right? From the other direction. Coming from there, its base right here, this is the epipterygoid.
Is it in the picture?
It's not in the picture. This is the epipterygoid. And obviously it was a test question before. It's a good chance it'll be a test question again. So epipterygoid right there. And then we're on to palatine, which is right here. That's palatine. Then you have vomer, which is right up here on both sides. Then we have quadrate, which is this nice big bone that comes all the way down here. That's quadrate. And squamosal is this right here. Okay. Then we move on to the next drawing. There's a few extra things on here, not many. We have a lacrimal, which if we remember from the cat, that was on there too. And then right above that, right here, is the prefrontal. Okay. Then we have over here the postorbital. Postorbital. And if you have the postorbital and the squamosal together, they form a structure called the supratemporal arch. This is a structure. So I could put a little dot here and say, what's the structure? And you wouldn't have to tell me either bone, but you'd have to know it was the supratemporal arch. And then we go down to the bottom jaw, which the first picture looks just exactly how this looks. You have dentary right here. have angular down here, and then you have articular right here. And the reason we know this is articular is because the lizard jaw joint is quadrate, which is right here, like we talked about before. And so if we want to know that the other half of the lizard jaw joint is articular, we look at where the jaw joint matches up. And so we know that bone right there, where the green dot is, must be the articular bone, because the quadrate articular is the jaw joint. Okay? And then if you look at these two pictures, this picture is how this one looks this way, because this is a labial view from the outside of the mouth in. So this is the outside of the mouth. So this is dentary bone right here. This is a coronoid bone sticking up right here. And then if we flip it over, this is your lingual view, so the inside of the mouth going out. You have more dentary bone right here. Then you have angular right here. And you have coronoid right here. And articular right here. And then, last but not least, you have your froggy skeleton. And see how there's this kind of circular part on the frog right there?
Yeah.
That's where the ear is on the frog. And then see that little thing right there? See that little thing that I'm moving a little bit? That's your stapes on your frog. So that's its hearing element.
Is it the soft little meshy thing?
Not really. It's a piece of bone. It's right there.
Oh, okay. It was soft and meshy also.
Yeah. It's just very, very fragile and fine. And that's it for today.